Posing as a 15-year-old boy.
Michaela, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
Sorry.
He could have been a rapist. He could have been a pedophile. Why would you do this?
Sorry.
There's something that irks me about humiliating a little girl, also known as a child, and publicly shaming her, recording her for the audience to see, but disguising this as a social experiment, when in reality, it's misogyny. But you don't understand, this is spreading awareness about what, exactly? Little girls? Children being vulnerable in our stupid society? We already knew that. This social experiment is not spreading awareness, nor does it help our society. How about call out your pedo uncle, or that friend who's 28 dating an 18-year-old? Or how about stop the dress codes at school because we sexualize little girls so much? How about we stop telling little girls what they can and can't wear inside their own house when guests come over because we are responsible for other people's eyes? No, the fuck we're not. Imagine being raised in a culture where everyone thinks it's your fault. God damn, even rape cultures like that, and the amount of body counts we have, or when we go out with people, guys that we barely know, it's our fault if we pick bad guys. I'm getting heated about this because the dad who yells at Michaela with his full chest, he's like, Michaela! He thinks none of it is his fault. None of it. How? You must be fucking joking if you think that the parents are not at fault at all here.
We're gonna talk about stranger danger. A stranger is somebody you don't know. Oh, who do you know?
Mommy. Daddy?
You say nope.
Nope. My mommy don't touch your grades.
That was a perfect example of a parent and a kid talking about the issues outside of the house, like other people who come into contact with your kid. If publicly shaming and traumatizing a little girl and airing it on TV was like a valid form of parenting, you'd see it in textbooks, you would see it in research articles being like, this is how you train your teenagers. But no, that's just called treating little girls differently than little boys. Because I don't see little boys getting publicly shamed or humiliated. That's a little weird. Little girls are more vulnerable, that's why. Oh, that makes sense. So let's target them and publicly shame them to spread awareness. I'm sorry, this is not a valid form of parenting. I understand if you want to pay someone to be like, can you just like pretend to be like some ice cream man or something and see if my kid would go to you? Like, that's fine. You just want to know if your kid would listen or not. I feel like part of the reason why Michaela and thousands of little girls don't listen to their parents is because they've been restricted their entire life. They haven't been able to be themselves. They don't have autonomy or independence or a sense of identity. They're just smushed into a little box called being a girl. Kids like Michaela probably don't get valued or respected by their parents, which loses trust between them. I'm sure if Michaela spoke up and said, hey, I want to meet a guy, the dad would scream at her, just like beautifully portrayed in the video we just saw. Michaela isn't the one to blame. It's the parents. And now, she can never trust her parents after this incident with a guy, you know, catfishing her and stuff. She will never be able to trust anything she tells her parents. Like, that's it, period.